So over in Thailand, there was an esports uh, athlete named Tokyo Girl, Warasan Narafat, who competed at a regional tournament and got to the highest placement of Arena of Valor, which is a popular mobile game that has lots of competition and lots of events behind it from Tencent, and apparently has been discovered to have never played a single match, and every single stream or all footage of her playing was through a proxy with someone else playing and winning the matches. And
that's good shit.
So okay,
that's good shit.
So you got the first version of this when we talked about Snoop Dogg reaching down to light up while the game continued to play without him a hand on the controller, which is incredible stuff, right?
I think that I think pretending you're playing a game is of specifically more use to people who are not blazed out of their fucking gourd.
But here's the shitty thing about this. This is no. I'm not gonna say hustle on this. I'm calling this a scam because going through the tournament circuit, she has basically not only won prize money and gotten to literally the join teams and shit like that, got sponsored, but a lot of players who actually play the games were like, what the fuck, because there's results of playing against this person are now skewed for within the entire bracket. Everything underneath gets fucked up because
what's the name of the game?
Arena of Valor. And everyone that has basically been coming out afterwards that was eliminated by this person or during the season, or that were getting medals during any of the events or whatever, the whole thing is called into question. And it turns out her boyfriend is the person that was playing. And he would
maybe they shouldn't join a tournament for this fucking Temu League of Legends game on your phone.
You play whatever.
Guys playing a fake video game complain about fake players.
I don't know what the esports situation is in Thailand, dude, but I'm not going to assume everybody has access to all of it. Like you play what you got around you in some, I'm sure there's not perhaps limited choices, but real money, obviously, real events and real sponsorship shit. And yeah, basically it turned out her boyfriend was a former player from the game that retired or so, but then was either doing proxy connection and controlling the matches, or was doing screen share. And the way that they discovered is because her hand movements while playing were not making sense with what was happening on screen.
Why not just have him compete in the tournaments?
I think it was, I think it was a combination of trying to get sponsored by being a face, combined with the gameplay, and having a stream and building a fan base based on that. And I believe, looking through it as well, because there's a National Olympic Committee for esports stuff, and I think some of them might have been women's league stuff as well, specifically.
Okay, so
I believe so. So, yeah. Anyway, it is. I mean, in the end, after getting this exposed, the whatever, she got fired, and the whole thing was shut down, etc. And now all the competitions are brought into question, so on. But just this was apparently something that went on for a while, and her entire career was able to go on to the point where she always gave excuses apparently for why she wouldn't show up face to face for an event, or why she couldn't play in person, and so on. But just based on fan base and reputation, she was able to get signed and build a career for a while doing this.
Okay, so I'm looking up I'm looking up some Thai legal stuff, and I was going to offer a hustle explanation for this. Because I was going to be like, how long have they been dating, and do they share the same primary residence? Because if they are common law married as boyfriend, girlfriend, then that money would have hit a joint bank account.
Oh my
so
God,
it's a
dude.
wash anyway.
Oh my God.
However, marriage in Thailand is recognized as valid only when registered according to Section 1457 of the Thailand Civil and Commercial Code. There is no common law marriage in Thailand. Sorry, it's
also,
a scam.
If the rules of the event are you must be playing the game, we're done here, right? Because the same thing that happened with the Canada Cup event with Quackbot, like, it was his girlfriend's entry that he played under. It was like she entered and then he took her place afterwards and fucked up the whole bracket with like Knuckle Do and everything, you know?
Well, see, so here's the thing. Was that in that Canada Cup thing, was that guy also playing under his own bracket?
Yes.
Okay, see, if he was only playing under his girlfriend's bracket and they were common law married and had a joint bank account, I would have let that slide. Because the only thing that changes is the name, not the actual competition.
Yeah, sure. No, he entered himself and then he lost.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
then,
crazy. That's ridiculous.
And then went and played again is what happened there. And in this case, the dude like retired or stopped playing and then continued playing via
I'm just saying, if there's one entry on a bracket, married couples might as well count as one person. As long as they only get the one entry on the bracket.
I'm trying to get to I'm trying to get to as much more information about it, but if it is a women's league thing and or if it is
no, you can't do that. That's
there's that part of it, or you're being sponsored on a team, but you're like, who's getting sponsored? Is it you? It's not you? It's etc.
Well, it's the family unit being sponsored.
It's the family. Yeah.
In that context.
Listen, you're running full attorney on this. You can go for it, but I don't think Thailand's having it, man.
So I don't think Thailand's having it. Yeah.
So yeah. Cheerio, a former Arena of Valor professional player, confessed to being the remote player. All right.
Why confess?
People
do this all the time. They get caught and then they spill the beans.
The gig was up. I mean,
if you're gonna lie until your grave. Never admit it.
Okay, but like his girlfriend is getting lit the fuck up, like online.
Well,
like,
she's not gonna stop getting lit the fuck up.
Nah, but like, if you're trying to salvage what's left of this relationship, if you want to get off the couch ever again, you might need.
Wasn't it her that screwed up? Why would he be in trouble?
Well, they ran the fucking scam collectively.
Yeah, but why would she be mad at him for her fucking up with the hand motions?
So if she successfully.
Yeah, no, this is her fault.
Yeah.
She blew up the scam.
She blew it up by not being accurate.
Dump her.
Right.
He should dump her ass.
Right. And he should
for fucking up the scam
and get the prize money. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I won that prize money actually.
Well, legal action is being pursued against both individuals, and investigators are tracking.
That's why you shouldn't have confessed. Nothing. Shut your mouth.
Investigators are tracking IP addresses to build evidence.
That was a ghost playing the game. It wasn't even me.
There's no shot. It's cooked, man. It's done.
Don't confess anything. Talk to a lawyer.
They were already fucking seizing computers, man. It's
never say anything. Talk to a lawyer. This story should be such and such gets caught. No information because they have retained legal counsel.
At the end of the day, I don't think you go to jail for lying about a tournament. I think you just
no, you go to jail for fraud.
For the money.
Yeah, for the money.
But yeah. Anyway, investigation ongoing, etc. But I don't think anyone at that point was getting away with it. Furthermore, I would imagine that like I don't know, like if like suddenly someone comes out, if someone comes out of nowhere and is absolutely destroying it and wins Evo online, and they happen to be Mena's roommate and they win with Blanca. And you know,
is Mena also in the tournament?
Well, no, that's the thing, right? Because you could say, oh, if you live with the best Blanca player, then of course you can just watch and learn, and that makes perfect sense. But Mena's not there. In fact, Mena's home. He's sick.
Okay, well, no, but if Mena is also in the tournament, not okay. If Mena is in the tournament, sorry, if Mena's in the tournament, that's not okay. If Mena's not in the tournament, out,
he's home,
and the roommate is playing anonymously and happens to look just a lot like Mena,
it's someone else.
Then what is the? I don't understand the point of them doing that. But if there's a coincidence and a judgment, then they should have to kiss in front of judges. And then that can be solved.
And then the not Mena player gets offered a contract and gets sponsored and signed to an org and is now on a team and is running multiple streams a week officially as a top player.
So here's where I'm at. I'm of two minds. I want two versions of this. I either want, as long as the person's not doubling up in the tournament, I don't care what name they put on a list. Right.
Okay, so what you're describing is essentially it's a online tournament, and what I show on my camera shouldn't matter. If I put a VTuber up,
I agree.
Then who cares? You're seeing a person, but it doesn't matter. But that ends up not being the case. And if it's a thing where it's like, no, this is a person, they've signed their name, this is who they are, they claim.
Hey, look, I'm going to sign up for a tournament. I'm going to put a picture of the dog. Yeah, the dog's going to play the tournament.
Caboose
who gives a shit?
Right, the Caboose, the game-playing dog.
As long as I did not also enter the tournament as well.
Right.
On the other hand, donate a vial of blood to the TO upon entry. And your vial will be scanned upon your local match.
At every pool, we got one of those machines that spins around really quickly.
Everyone upon sign up offers a vial, and the vial is taken down to the FGC phylactery chamber for sorting and management.
I mean, I'll have you know that again, this is Arena of Valor, but to make the point with Nema DR over here with the roommate. You I think the moment you accept a sponsorship and then become your own celebrity on the basis of who you are and so on, and then you take the money and common law bank accounts, it's not a guarantee in every situation. Depends on where you're coming. Anyway.
Honestly, at this point, I think they should have just cheated. If they were gonna cheat by the letter of the law, if not the spirit, cheat in the spirit too. You were gonna get caught. You might as well have tried to get all that shit and get out of the country before they caught you.
All I can imagine is if this story blew up like this now, there must have been people for probably years who watched them play and went, what the fuck, something's wrong here. But
and
it just failed the sniff test
for a really
long time. I'm sure this has been an open secret.
People are highly suspicious of everybody who's at a certain level of good at games. I bet this motherfucker's cheating. It's like,
and but if you're okay, I was about to say, if you're sitting in the room and your hands are in full display, then how? And then, the answer is if you pull out a fucking hitbox with 8 extra buttons on it and and no SOCD and like a billion other weird things, then it turns out maybe you are like, people started calling the hitbox the cheat box.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like, fuck. There's no neutral inputs, you know? I don't know. Anyway, that's wild news. That's a wild ass scam that was pulled off for a minute there.